In this video, we get COVID tests in preparation for our flight back to the US.
We go shopping for some locally made hand-blown glass before taking a private boat trip out to Los Arcos to enjoy the best snorkeling the area has to offer.
Finally, we end the day with a gorgeous sunset view and a world-class dinner at the renowned restaurant La Capella, which overlooks the iconic church of Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Come along to see just some of the beauty that can be found in Vallarta.
Hi, I'm Avi.
And I'm V.
Join us in our explorations of the Central Coast of California.
And our adventures beyond. Just waiting for Avi to finish getting ready this morning, and then we are going to go get our COVID tests so that we can fly home tomorrow. We'll see how that goes.
We found the CMQ hospital through the United Airlines app, where they have lists of qualified testing centers for all the cities they fly to. We called ahead and made an appointment, then uploaded the results later. The facilities were clean, modern, and efficiently run. We just got our COVID tests. Aside from a little bit of waiting, it was a pretty painless experience.
There's not much waiting either. Less than an hour all told.
And not super. Two tests and not super expensive either. 500 pesos a piece. A little dip up the nose on both sides. Not all the way to the brain or anything like that. So, you know, well worth it to be able to travel and do the things we want to do.
You know, email us the results in a few hours, so pretty easy.
Yep, we like to stay safe and legit. Our
next stop was to Mundo De Cristal, a colorful, vibrant shop with an extensive selection of handmade ceramics and blown glass. They have everything from tiny figurines to huge statement piece lampshades, glassware and bowls of all shapes and sizes in every color of the rainbow, and of course, no shortage of traditional Talavera pottery.
So we decided to get some local, artisanal
handmade glass
stuff to bring back.
All the bars serve your drinks in these around here, and they just make me really happy.
Reminds us of our trials and travels, tribulations.
And our fun times.
And our fun times. Everything is made in Mexico, and much of the glasswork is done on site. You can watch the craftsmen work while you shop. Don't worry about getting your fragile treasures home. They package everything extremely well and will even ship it home for you if you prefer. They have an online store as well. We'll put a link to them in the description. ¿Cómo se llama, amigo?
Ricardo.
Ricardo, Abraham, mi esposa Verónica.
Mucho gusto, Verónica.
We booked a snorkeling trip for that afternoon with a company called Chico's Tours. We paid $65 for a private 2-hour tour in a panga boat. We're going snorkeling a Los Arcos. How you feeling?
Excited.
Yeah, me too. This is gonna be great. We're gonna see some fishies.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Tony Montana on a boat.
Sin pistolas. Sin pistolas.
Tony, prueba estas. Sí. For you.
Carlos, the captain, was a very friendly guy. He genuinely seemed to enjoy his job, which he's been doing all his life.
How many years have you been doing this?
All my life.
All your life. 21 years.
46.
21 años.
Como 35.
35.
Hopefully I don't get seasick.
Maybe you'll get seasick. Seasick.
Get seasick. What's up? There's a pelican out there, close to the water.
The
why did
houses
it go
are more
on?
colorful.
¿Por qué?
Because this is the first area where Americans or Canadians make houses.
Oh, okay. En las 60s, sí. Después de la película con Elizabeth Taylor, sí.
francés, alemán,
Somos de,
chino, japonés.
somos de California.
De California.
Sí. Gracias. La ciudad de Santa Cruz.
Forgot to bring a wetsuit, so I'm just gonna have to rough it, but it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be excited.
You'll have to tough it out, baby.
It's gonna be terrible.
This is where you're gonna see mucho fish.
Okay.
Mucho piraña.
Mis favorades. Sí.
No, solo Nemo.
Los Arcos is a group of granite islands located in the south of Banderas Bay. The federally protected area is a popular place for snorkeling, scuba diving, and birdwatching. Due to the abundance of marine life the pristine ecosystem supports. It's home to hundreds of species of fish, including parrotfish, angelfish, clownfish, and puffers.
There are swallows, pelicans, cormorants, and if you're there at the right time of year, you might even see the extremely rare blue-footed booby, as this is one of only 4 of its nesting areas in the entire world. During the winter months, you can see whales, dolphins, and orcas as they migrate through the region, as well as manta rays and sea turtles.
Carlos took us inside one of the granite arches, where you could see the effects of millennia of erosion, before taking us to the best snorkeling area. There's a line of buoys where a few other boats were hanging around. He told us that along the buoy line was where the most fish hang out, and he said we were allowed to swim anywhere we wanted, but that we were not allowed to touch the rocks or the corals, since it is a protected area and disturbing it in any way is illegal.
The better half who remembered her wetsuit.
I'm a Boy Scout, what can I say?
We could tell before we even got in that we were not going to be disappointed. The water was absolutely teeming with fish.
Babe, you're gonna get your wish to swim with the fish. Getting geared up.
Listo.
All right.
You want one too?
Sí, por favor. Ella no está feliz.
Anda feliz, está triste.
Sí, está enojada.
Vuelta.
Oh.
Mira. Mira.
I can hear you chuckling from here.
Amigo, más cerca.
There were times when it seemed as if we were swimming through a cloud of fish, and we wondered how we weren't touching them as we paddled. The water may not have been crystal clear, but visibility was still pretty good, and we were able to recognize multiple species, including a puffer down deep in the depths. After floating around until we got our fill, we hopped back on the boat, and Carlos took us over to the rock where the blue-footed boobies are known to nest. We didn't get lucky enough to see any ourselves, but it's still really cool to know that's where they're found.
Overall, this was an awesome experience. Carlos was a really fun captain and made sure we got our money's worth. We had a great time and would definitely recommend Chico's Tours.
Amigo, mil gracias por su navegación. Mucho gusto. Gracias. Adiós, amigo. Mil gracias. Oh, wow, it's getting all cloudy. I think we picked the perfect time.
Yeah, that was great. I'm so glad we went.
Yeah.
I wanted to experience that so much. That was so cool.
Cosas para hacer sobre el agua. Many things to do with Chico's Tours. We highly recommend them. And they are están disponibles cada día right here en frente del muelle. Sí, in front of the pier. Nos vemos. Igualmente. Hasta luego. Next time. Thank you. Buen día. Tony Montana. Sin pistolas.
For dinner, we had made reservations at La Capella, a contemporary Italian restaurant located in the Bellevue Boutique Hotel. The beautiful open-air dining room features expansive views of the city, Banderas Bay, and the surrounding mountains, as well as the church from which the restaurant takes its name, the iconic Church of Our Lady of Guadalupe.
The musicians are deliberating.
Besides the view, the restaurant is known for its nightly live violin duets and trios that provide the perfect ambiance when you dine.
I go big pizza pie, that's amore. Hearts will say tiki tiki te, and you'll say Viva Bella. That's amore. Oh, grazie mille. Yes.
You're from Italy?
No. ¿Mande? Oh, somos de California. Your intonation is very nice, I have to say. Yeah, you guys are very spot on with your thirds.
We're not, tonight we're trying to, and we're missing one.
So one of you is covering the bass a little bit?
We're trying to fix everything.
You're doing great.
Totally.
I saw you're a musician too.
Sí, yeah, yo toco un poquito. Gracias, hermanos. Gracias. Sí. Uh-oh. It's cut like butter.
Ooh, good. So shouldn't that be an oh yeah? God, I love lobster. Avi had the steak, while I chose the lobster. Both were delicious and cooked to perfection.
Go sharp, guys.
Only. Dinner for two, which included 2 entrees and 4 cocktails, costs about $200, including tip. Reservations are required, and you'll need to make them at least a few weeks ahead of time if you want to ensure your visit will coincide with the sunset, which is definitely worth trying to do. This is a great place to come to celebrate a special occasion like an anniversary or a birthday, as everything is top-notch, from the food and the service to the entertainment and the atmosphere.